Hey everyone! Welcome to my channel. So as you can tell from the title of today's video, it's gonna be a little bit different from my regular content. I've been thinking a lot lately about subscription boxes and how they've impacted my life, how they impact other people's lives, and I just have some thoughts that I want to get off of my chest and share with you guys. This is gonna be a pretty ranty video, but just I feel like these are feelings that I should share as somebody who unboxes subscription boxes regularly on my channel. Now, some of this is going to be negative towards subscription boxes, some of it's going to be positive, but what I do want to emphasize is that I'm not going to stop unboxing subscription boxes on this channel. I'm still going to continue to do that, but I do want to just have an open dialogue and conversation with you guys about some of the good and bads of subscription boxes. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Katrina. I am a sub box lover, and normally here on this channel, I unbox lots of subscription boxes. So if that's your thing, go ahead and subscribe and join this sub box lover family. But let's jump into this rant. So during my winter break, where I took some time off of my regular day job, I spent a week kind of clearing out my apartment of a lot of stuff. And I got rid of a lot of stuff. And a lot of it was stuff that I got in subscription boxes that I had been holding on to. And so it kind of started to trigger some of these thoughts in my head of like, you don't need all of these things that you're getting. And I love subscription boxes. I think they're so fun, but I'll be honest, I don't want to let myself get to the point where I got of kind of not hoarding, but just holding on to a lot of product and things. I think I took like 4 carloads of stuff to Goodwill. Some stuff I had to throw away. If it's like a makeup palette I've already kind of used and stuff, it's obviously not sanitary for someone else to use that. So I got rid of so much stuff. Now, I will say not all of that stuff was subscription box stuff. Some of that was just stuff that I accumulated on my own. But, you know, when you unbox a lot of subscription boxes, whether you pay for those on your own or you're somebody like me who does this and gets a lot of stuff sent to you, the amount of stuff you get is overwhelming. I'll be honest, like as an unboxing YouTube channel, and if you're somebody who unboxes on your channel, like you can probably relate. Sometimes it is completely overwhelming because it just feels like you're constantly getting stuff. And I do want to say, like, I realize how grateful I am of the position that I'm in to be able to receive that. Like I know a lot of people really want that and it is amazing and I am super grateful. So I don't want this to make it seem like I'm not grateful, but I'm starting to be more aware of the things in my life and what makes me happy and what doesn't. I think one of the most important things in life is to be happy. It doesn't matter if you have a family or you get married or you have kids and all those things. At the end of the day, do what makes you happy. Like that's kind of my philosophy in life, is do what makes you happy. And I'm realizing like all this stuff doesn't actually make me happy. When I started getting subscription boxes, this was 2018 is when I started my channel, August of 2018. I had been getting subscription boxes for a while, and I'll be honest, I was addicted to subscription boxes. Like my subscription addiction, that website, like that's a thing. And I know probably some of you are dealing with it yourselves. I still have that. And I would watch unboxers, like some of my favorite ones that are still around today, Just Ann, Abadabs, Georgia Sunshine, some of the channels that were around back then. And I would watch it and I'd be like, I have to have that. And I'd be like, you know, sleep on it, wait till tomorrow, make sure you're making the right decision. And I would just get so excited. I could not wait. I couldn't even wait a night. And I'd purchase a subscription box and get it. And so I was spending a lot of the money that I earned on subscription boxes, which a lot of the things you get in subscription boxes are useful. You get body washes and lotions and things that you don't have to go out and buy, but you also get like 27 different eyeshadow palettes that you're clearly not going to always use, right? So there is some like thought into which boxes you choose and which boxes are going to work with you. But that's part of why I started my channel, is because I'm like, I'm getting so many of these boxes, I need to at least do something more than just unbox them and hold on to the products. Like I should do something with it. And that's part of why I started my channel. But I've been doing it for a while now and I get a lot of stuff. And you know, some of the excitement does burn out after a while. Like I'm not as excited about certain boxes as I used to be. And I think that's okay. Like I'm still excited to unbox subscription boxes and see what's going on in the unboxing world and how subscription boxes change and evolve. What I will say is subscription boxes have suffered over the last 2 years with the pandemic and everything going on and supply chain issues. Like I've noticed a difference in quality in subscription boxes. Some smaller subscription boxes have gone out of business. And so right now, I don't think I don't think subscription boxes are as good as they used to be. I'll be totally bluntly honest about that. But one of the goals that I figured is important to share with you guys for for me in 2022. I'm not like a resolution person. That's not me. But one thing I do want to be more aware and conscious of is like what I'm keeping from subscription boxes and making sure it's something that I'm really going to use versus, oh, I open up this moisturizer and I use it and then I can't give it to anybody, right? So there probably are going to be less of me swatching things. If like I don't think I'm going to keep it or I don't need it, then I'm going to save it for a giveaway. Like I think there's going to be tons of giveaways in 2022, so stay tuned because right now I have 2 boxes like ready to go. Like I want to be better at giving away and less about keeping everything. You know, it's just me. If you're unboxing, you have like a family and other people you can give things to, but like, it's just me. And I do give stuff to my sister and I give stuff to my mom and, my aunts and uncles, cousins, things like that. Like I give things away. It's not that I don't, but I need to be better about like, what do I actually need? And so I'm just throwing this out there. I just need to rant about some of this stuff. I think one of the other things that bothers me about subscription boxes is just the consumerism of it, of like need, want. And I definitely lived in that world. And I'm sure some of you guys are, and that's totally fine. But it's just like, you don't actually need some of that stuff, right? Like sometimes like with a FabFitFun or like some of these other boxes, it's like, I'm not excited about anything. So why am I getting this? Now I still get those because I have a channel and those videos do well, but your perspective and all that changes. And like, I will always be biased unboxing boxes. And I like to be transparent about that because if a box is sent to me, anybody who has a subscription box sent to them is going to be biased when they unbox it because they didn't pay their hard-earned money on it. I personally on my channel like to be very neutral when I unbox boxes. I don't try to be ultra negative. I don't try to be ultra positive. I like to be somewhere in the middle because everybody likes different things. And I'm very aware of that. So if I trash a product or trash something that probably a lot of people like what's the point? Now, if I really don't like something, I will say that I don't like it. I'm not gonna not do that. But I just wanna throw that out that like, everybody's gonna have a different take on boxes. A box that I love, you may hate, and vice versa. Like that is the reality of subscription boxes. But also, even if I pay for a box, like I make money on my YouTube channel. And that's paying for the boxes. I'm not taking that out of my other hard-earned money from my day job. Like my budget of what I pay for subscription boxes comes out of what I earn from my channel. I don't go beyond that. So I want to just throw that out there, like to be mindful of that when you're watching unboxers. Like even if they paid for it, it's like I use that for my channel money. It's different from somebody like who I used to be. Me before my channel ordering subscription boxes is different from me now. For me now, it's a very different thing. And that's like the reality of some of it. And I still really love subscription boxes, but there's also just a lot of waste, like product waste that happens where if you don't have a product that you don't like or you throw it away or you try a beauty product that you don't like and you have to throw it away and just all the packaging and all of that. And I don't live in a place where I can recycle, which is not fun at all. I wish I could recycle. So these are like some of the things that like eat at me, like the consumerism portion where a lot of people are spending their hard-earned money on some of the stuff that they feel like they need, but they probably don't actually need. It's not an eco-friendly thing, to be constantly getting all this stuff shipped. So these are just things, like I still love subscription boxes. I think it's great because you get to support smaller businesses a lot of times, a lot of ethical businesses through subscription boxes. That's one of the beauties of it. I love when I get to support, women-owned business, small businesses, things like that. And then, you get to try new things that maybe you wouldn't have tried before. And I think that's an amazing thing about a subscription box. So I still love subscription boxes. Like I said, I'm still gonna unbox subscription boxes on my channel, but I just did want to throw that out of like, I feel very overwhelmed sometimes by all of the stuff and the sheer volume. And so, like I said, I won't be holding on to as much subscription box stuff going forward. I'm gonna be giving more away in giveaways or saving them for gifts or doing more of that because I realized mentally how much it was weighing me down to have all that stuff and have all that clutter. Even if it's like in a drawer somewhere, it's like I know that drawer is cluttered. And even if I can't see it, it's still there and it's bothering me. So I'm trying to be a lot better about that. I have no idea what the purpose of this conversation really was. I'm gonna be honest. This has just been a rant and a ramble, but these things have been on my mind and I feel like they're not talked enough about in the YouTube community, especially the people who do unbox things. I just feel like it's important to talk about. And I think some of you guys, even if you're not like an unboxer on YouTube, like I feel like you probably feel some of these things too. Like when you get a bunch of stuff that you're like, okay, none of the stuff I really liked in this box. Like that is the gamble of subscription boxes. You're paying a fixed price and you don't know what you're gonna get. And you may love it and you may hate it. So, 1 month, might be the best box you've ever had, and then the next month it's like, I'm not gonna use any of this. And so, I don't know, I just wanted to kind of rant and ramble. I am changing my philosophy on how I unbox and like all that kind of stuff. Not how I unbox, but like how I choose to keep the products after the fact, because I lost a little bit of the love for subscription boxes last year. I'm not gonna lie, and I think it's just because there were so many, like I personally went through a lot of things last year, some positive, some negative. I mean, everybody did, right? But, you know, I'm rambling. I don't even know how to end this conversation other than to say, like, I'm still excited to unbox subscription boxes. I love subscription boxes, and I'll keep doing that on this channel, but I would love to hear your thoughts down below. You know, do you have positive and negative feelings about subscription boxes? Were you like me, where it's like you get addicted and you just can't stop? And it's like, I got to that point. And if you're at that point, like, that's okay. You know, you can change that. You can stay the way you are if you like it that way. If you have the money and you enjoy it and it makes you happy, but think about what makes you happy. You know what I mean? I think that's important. This is like, now I'm giving life advice. Why am I giving life advice? I don't know. New year, new me. Woo! No, just kidding. I'm not a big New Year's person. I go to bed at 9 and I wake up refreshed. That's my typical New Year's. But again, I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. I figured it was important to kind of have this conversation because I normally don't get personal. I don't talk about things like this on the channel. Definitely let me know, do you like this rant style video? Do you want more of this? I can't promise that there will be more of this, but this has just been bottled up in me for like a long time. And I just feel like new year, it's time to let some of this stuff out. I've like cleaned my apartment. I've gotten rid of so much stuff. I feel so renewed and refreshed having done that. So if you're somebody who's feeling overwhelmed by subscription box stuff, clean your space. Be brutal, be cutthroat, get rid of stuff. It feels so good to have gotten rid of all of that stuff and know that it's going to people who are going to enjoy it more than me. But again, definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. More subscription box unboxing videos coming your way here shortly, and I'll see you in my next video.